Hello everybody, welcome to your live watch along of England versus Wales in the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022. Sorry if England need to not concede 4 goals, and England will then qualify for the next round of the competition. For Wales to qualify, they need to score 4 goals or more. Sorry if I do cough a lot. I do apologise. I've just come off being poorly, so I haven't done a lot of streaming for you the last couple of days, and also I've just got a tickly cough left. So if I do cough a lot, I do apologise. There's nothing I can do about it. It's just because I'm still just trying to get better, but I'm well enough to still stream for you, but I've just got that one bit left to get rid of. And it's England versus Wales, a game which no one wants to lose.
Following that first clash of football pioneers, the Times of London reported that England were most pertinacious in their onslaughts. The style of language has changed, and for today's Wales,
come on England!
It is they who must
come on England! Come on England!
Right from the start. I'm sure that will apply to the singing of the national anthems. God Save the King will follow the land of my fathers.
Your Highnesses, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, please rise if you can for the national anthem of Wales.
أصحاب السمو والمعالي، أصحاب السعادة، السيدات والسادة، يرجى الوقوف في حال القدرة لعزف النشيد الوطني لويلز.
National anthem of England.
Come on England! Pardon my national anthem. Save our gracious King, long live our noble King, God save our King. Ever victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us, God save our King. Right, let's see Wales, let's send them all back in. Let's send them all back in. Let's send them all back in.
Let's take a look at tonight's lineup, starting with Wales. For Wales, there's a first World Cup start in goal for Danny Ward, with Wayne Hennessy suspended. It's
If you guys see the lineups at either side of you, on your left and on your right, and down below you have the lineups, the actual substitutes for both England and Wales.
And it's Dan James and Gareth Bale either side of Aaron Ramsey, with keeper Moore leading the way. Moore, a former England C international. The team made up of players from the National League and below. Well, those two know each other well. With Wales needing to beat the odds, perhaps there's an omen for them in referee Slavko Vincic of Slovenia. He was also the man for Saudi Arabia's win against Argentina last Tuesday. The VAR team is headed by Germany's Marco Fritz. Putting the external noise to one side, there's only one person who picks the England team, and this is what Gareth Southgate has gone with. The first appearance in the tournament for Carl Walker, out since the start of October after groin surgery. Kieran Trippier drops out. Jordan Henderson starts for England for the first time since March, with Mason Mount making way. And those clamouring for Phil Foden's inclusion have got their wish in, along with Marcus Rashford, in the attacking positions either side of Harry Kane. Bukayo Saka and Raheem Sterling drop to the bench. One last hurrah maybe at a major tournament for Gareth Bale. He will hope not. He will give everything he's got for that not to be the case. And for Phil Foden, new beginnings at this tournament. One substitute appearance. Now he tries to push England on. Both sides will need to be better than in their last performances. For Wales, the 2-0 defeat to Iran that has left them really up against it. For England, the goalless draw against the United States. A game in which they only managed 8 attempts on goal and only forced one save from goalkeeper Matt Turner. Both sets of players take the knee, and now Wales will get the game started. A foreign land for a home international. Dragons against Lions. And I've got one of each alongside me, in Danny Gabidon and Jermaine Genus. Danny, the onus is on your voice for this one.
Certainly is, Guy.
Here we go, Wales versus England. Game's on the way, folks.
Standard performances, they really have to find their levels tonight up against an outstanding England side, and no pressure on this Wales team. No, the fans will be right behind them. It's about them going out and kind of just executing the performance, executing the game plan. We'll just have to wait and see what happens, but it'll be a really difficult game for these Welsh boys. But I know one thing, they're going to give it 110%.
Jermaine, from an England perspective, what needs to be better?
Well, they clearly need to improve on that performance against USA. I think when you come up against teams like Wales, you know they're going to raise their performance for the game. It's got so much on it from a Wales perspective, and you just got to be ready for that. Each set piece, they expect that they've got something creative up their sleeves to try and catch you out. But more, in my mind, I'm just thinking if they increase their energy levels, then there's no doubt they'll have enough. It's just whether they can do it.
There's Chris Mappen with a clear way back to Danny Ward. Came on for the dying stages of that Iran game. Couldn't do anything about the 2 goals after Wayne Hennessy was dismissed. Still the only red card at this tournament. And this is game 35/36 with the USA and Iran playing at the same time.
Yeah, brilliant play there from John Stones, really composed on the ball. Nice start to the game. He's actually had a good tournament, John Stones, so far.
And there's Bellingham playing it to Stones once more.
Come on, England.
Stones. Really a pattern for England as Stones and Maguire knock the ball between themselves.
Yeah, you can see with Wales, quite happy for England to have the ball in these areas. They're almost going to set up in a 4-4-2 type formation at times. Aaron Ramsey just behind Kiefer Moore. Going to try and frustrate England and keep their lines as close as they can together so they don't allow those gaps for England's creative players to drop into and cause them problems.
Here's Shaw. Southgate has kept Manchester United on the left and City on the right. Shaw and Rashford, Foden and Walker.
Oi! Referee!
Walker hardly on the right in the early stages though.
It's interesting to see
My
where he-
apologies,
he's not playing
folks,
as
for
well
not
as
streaming
Man
the
City.
last few days. I've just been incredibly ill.
Pep likes him to go inside
So-
and act as almost an extra midfield player to create the overload and allow that width for Foden. I'm sure he'll be there when needed.
If there's any time,
Stones.
folks, that I don't able to stream, I'll let you guys know on my community tab on the channel. You guys go and look in there and you'll know if I'm not streaming today, and you'll find out why.
Worth just a quick refresher as to what's needed for both nations. England just need to win for first place in the group. Draw enough for first unless Iran win their game against the USA, or the USA win by a huge margin. And for Wales, well, they need to win. That is the be-all and end-all. And it's a win that's got to be coupled with a draw between the US and Iran, or they win by 4+ goals to go above England, which is the unlikely part. They've only scored 3 in total in the last 10 meetings of these nations.
You're just looking at Wales and they're quite happy. Thomas sitting at halfway line press, and I think the understand will be when they win the ball back to try and counter-attack quickly. You look at the USA and the draw they had against England, they were very good on the counter-attack. Yes, the USA is slightly different to Wales in terms of the athleticism they have in their team, but Wales have always
Come on,
been
England!
as a team when they're very solid defensively, make it difficult for the opposition to break them down, and then they look to spring on the counter-attack with the pace of obviously Daniel James and Gareth Bale on his right-hand side. But see, the tension of the football is going to be really important for us when they win the ball back. They need to be really assured with their passing to help the team kind of get up the pitch.
Kept back in their own half for long periods of the match so far. No real danger though, posed by either attack just yet. There's Joe Allen winning it, but he fired it in with far too much force for Ramsey. Henderson, beaten by Allen. And they bundled him over, and the referee has given a free kick for Wales.
Straight away you see the difference Joe Allen makes in that midfield area, just winning the ball back and then heads up, and he's looking to play forward into Aaron Ramsey. Yes, a bit of lack of appreciation on the pass, but then winning the ball back again quickly and drawing the foul.
Oh, it was made to hurry by Kane there. Shaw. Bellingham. Rice. Henderson.
Come on, England. Let's get the passes together.
Plenty of time for Harry Maguire and co at the back. Plenty of space to move into as well. Not a great touch from Rashford. Nico Williams was onto it, and then Rice was far too quickly into Ramsey. It's going to be a Wales free kick.
Good from Declan Rice though. I think that's exactly what that Wales midfield are going to have to deal with all game. England are going to come after them. They're so dynamic in there with Henderson, Bellingham and Rice. There's no doubt the objective is just get the ball back.
It's gone out, and that's England's to throw back in. And James not given much of a chance with that.
Pardon me, folks.
Ramsey. Kiefer Moore. Down with the first time pop. Imperfectly in between James and Ramsey.
Not quite getting the through ball correct, Gareth Bale, but that's the
Come on,
patterns
England.
that we need to see from Wales when they win the ball back, short in possession, and then runners forward. Daniel James there just looking to spring off the back of Carl Walker, which is going to be an interesting battle over on that far side.
Henderson. Over the head of Bellingham. Stones. Had to get into a free zone, and James was quickly there for Wales. Williams.
Come on, England.
Ampadu.
Way!
James. Probably the right idea, though.
He was in a pocket of space over there, Daniel James. Just a poor ball, really, from Ampadu. But you're looking at England. I think when the ball goes into the midfield area, I think they will look to go and press the likes of Jordan Henderson, Jude Bellingham. But I do think Wales will be given time and space on the ball also. So we need to take.
Come on, Phil! Or in my face, fuck off, Phil.
Maguire. Walker. Really helped Bellingham with that pass. Walker in again, but only temporarily. Rice in.
Go on! Rashford! Oh, man! Rashford! Ah! Unlucky Rashford!
Harry Kane and Rashford was exquisite, really. It's the type of play that you expect. Harry Kane does this week in, week out in a Tottenham shirt, drops in deep, and he just needs runners.
Shaw into Rashford's feet and quickly returned to him.
It's great to see, though, from Rashford's point of view. That inside run, that running just inside Nico Williams and Mepham. That'll cause Wales a lot of problems. He's too quick.
Shaw.
Hello, everybody! Hope you're all enjoying the stream.
To stretch.
10 minutes in, 0-0.
Walker will get to that ahead of James.
But England have had the best chance so far from Marcus Rashford.
Walker. 4 in the middle. Waiting outside is Henderson. England quickening up their play now.
Yeah, what's really interesting to see is that with England, it's almost like they're going to get their best opportunities in the counter press. So when they actually do lose the ball, if they go after it straight away and win it back, there's more gaps and spaces to open up. That's 2 occasions there where the counter presses work really well for them.
Oh, hello.
The guy who complains about being poorly all the time.
Declan Rice.
No, 'cause I actually was.
I know he was. You said you've been poorly twice in chat about twice to Robin.
No, because I was no, 'cause I was saying I was getting there. I got better as I was progressing through the day, so I was getting better. It was just taking time.
It's not going to work overnight, will it?
No, it just basically took just 2 days, just spend 2 full days in bed, and it worked.
Even in that 6-goal blast against
That's
Iran.
it.
Took a little while before the rhythm was flowing.
I literally, because of me not being unwell, I didn't even watch a single game in those 2 days.
Alright.
But I only watch like the quick highlights and stuff like that, so I can literally like catch up.
Yeah.
And there was, I think, or what was it? I think there was one game out of the lot that I was supposed to be streaming, and then one of them I was gutted I didn't. I thought, why did I have to be poorly during when it so happened? And it happened to be Korea versus Ghana, because that was the best game out of the whole lot I had planned to stream, and it was the best scoring game at the lot.
Trying to curl one in for Gareth Bale. It's nice and easy for Pickford.
Yeah, but Cameroon's game yesterday was close.
Yeah, except that I'm just saying, out of the ones that I picked to stream, but I couldn't do, that was the best scoring one out of the lot. If I did it, that would have been the highest scoring one I watched. But, hey-oh.
John Stones.
There might be another big high scoring game in this tournament.
I doubt it.
Come on, England.
Especially with two mediocre sides.
Foden.
Koulibaly! What a finish earlier on.
Over to Shaw. Need to look effortless.
I'm not bothered about it, does it, for Senegal? He needs to do it for Chelsea.
Ball against Williams.
Not Senegal.
And just move slightly towards the ball.
At least if England finish top, it gives us something different to play. If we played Ecuador before.
Give so much credit to Danny Ward, the key.
Yeah.
It's a decision, he commits to it. You can see clearly what Rashford's trying to do. He's just trying to lift it as he opens.
Oh, you can bugger off Danny Ward.
Really well, spreads himself, makes a big save.
Didn't have a great start to his Leicester City season, Danny Ward, but he's been excellent in the games leading up to this tournament.
I'm through.
Harry Kane, can you take him out because he's shite? Even though he plays for Chelsea, he's still shite 'cause he still doesn't even get into the first team.
He's going to put this one in, it seems.
Good to see Cal Walker. It's good to see Cal Walker playing.
That's good.
Foden waiting for the
Shoot! Oh, fuck
About time he's playing with Foden and Rashford.
off, Phil.
shot in double quick time.
Yeah, that minded though.
Only thing is about Rashford is, why didn't he score that one-on-one against Danny Ward?
To get the shot off. Can catch the
Because
All
as
he need to do is just lift it over him or smash it.
he tried to lift it
Not
over him.
fucking decide to be a fancy cunt and decide, oh, let's go for the smallest part of the net where he's already diving to. Why didn't you go to the other side where he's already missed half of the net?
I have no idea.
Absolutely thick as fuck. You saw it, right? When Danny Ward come out, Rashford went to the side where he was diving. If he would have smashed it and gone to the other side at left,
I think
he'd have fucking gone in.
I think he was trying to lift it over him, but I think he did it a bit far too late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were trying to do something because it looked like he was trying to finesse it.
And England
Get Rashford on this for the knuckleball. Fuck Phil. Fuck off Phil.
And England do not lose to Wales because England will not hear the end of it from these if we lose to these.
Declan Rice is lining it up.
Yeah, because there's no Mason Mount who usually is on free kicks, and there's no Kieran Trippier because they're both on the bench.
Have been better for England.
Yeah, that's why Jordan Henderson is over it.
Oh, great! That's all we need. I've never seen him take a free kick.
Luke Shaw, Phil Foden, Declan Rice, and Henderson. Why ain't Rashford gone over it?
Phil sometimes takes free kicks on occasions for City, so it could be alright. Be interesting.
First sounds of the red wall started to get
Should be back. I've let Declan Rice set this. He's in the position to whip it.
You need someone who's got power in their laces. It depends on how far the distance is.
Oh, they tried doing a training technique. They tried doing a training technique and it failed. Andy Maguire put back post to edit back across and failed.
This is why you should never take Kieran Trippier out the side because you've got your main set piece taker off the pitch.
Yeah. Well, the pick comes.
Because he would have done a ball right over to Maguire that then could have done it easily back over.
Rashford will be eyeing this up as well.
in those first two games. This would have
And still, and even I think you would say this, why is Carl Wilson not even starting? Give him a chance.
Not good enough, is he? Because they're Harry Kane. Like everyone needs to realise.
Yeah.
Captain, they'll never take him out. Only way they'll take him out if he's fully injured.
I keep thinking we've gone
Which is
two.
bullshit.
I keep thinking that there's two up. We've gone two up front.
He's orchestrating affairs.
No, they've gone 3-4-3, James.
Ah.
Rashford on left, Phil Foden on the right, and Kane down middle.
Rice or Shaw, right or left?
The only gut-wrenching thing is, if we stupidly went and we should have beaten USA, then we would have been able to basically play a very weakened team in this one.
Yeah, but the question is though, James, you've got to realise if he's not playing Callum Wilson in the first half, they should at least take him off. They should at least play him in the second.
Yeah.
Even if it's for half an hour or 20 minutes.
That's where it's going from Shaw.
I won't let Harry Kane play the full 90. Not when they've got Senegal coming up if they win.
Back into the mix, he thinks.
Yeah, but then what makes it...
Only way Wales will get through if Wales beat England by 4 goals or more.
But if
And that ain't
England...
happening.
England have to win, but then if England don't win and Iran win, means Iran will end up finishing top of the group.
Difficult one for the officials to call.
Ampadu doing really well in the end on that far post, but that's not a match
And England do not
you
want to
see
finish second,
too often, 'cause there's a
because
bit of
that will
mismatch.
mean
We know how
we'll be
well
playing Holland.
Maguire attacks the ball, so that's something Wales will have to look at.
Which
In-
that-
Keep them all shite.
Stones puts it out. Wales with the chance
Whose
to take the ball in the England
words
half.
are come and bite him back in the butt because he's English, so that means he's saying it about himself. Because you're going on after this, so I bet you wish you didn't say what you said.
Not for longer.
Oh,
As Ward went back to Ward, Kane will make him
Now I can
what
definitely
about?
quickly as
about when I told you about we saying that you said to me how Kiefer Moore was English and he said all this, then that means he's saying it really about himself as well.
Yeah.
And now I can definitely see why you think Danny Ward should start over Hennessy, because he's actually more better as a keeper.
And
Rice.
Danny Ward's a right fucking keeper.
It's just
Why do
that,
you think he's in my football fancy for Premier League?
and then you just. Well, Hennessy's not that bad of a keeper, but sometimes he does stupid things, and he did a stupid thing.
Will the scoreline in the other game have any sort of effect?
No, but he can't even get into fucking Crystal Palace squad. Danny Ward's Leicester's #1.
Yeah.
Chance for one last charge.
Oh, it's a goal this. Oh, Henderson.
Players will be thinking about that too much.
We just.
With the performance here, yes, they need help elsewhere, but I'm sure the full concentration over the last couple of days has been on this England team and how they can pick a result up.
Right, baby.
Reaction from Davis to get to the ball before Phil Foden. Now it's Moore against Walker. And Walker was there. And Moore had to wrap his leg around him. Free kick for the England man.
You want to say England's man, because he's also English too, Kiefer Moore. He's not actually Welsh.
Clear foul. I think from Wales' point of view, you'd be thinking just keep it tight as long as you possibly can, and then if you can get to as far as 60, 70 minutes at 0-0, then you throw everything at it, don't you?
It's got to be about staying in the game. You're taking the game in stages, really. You get for the first 15, 20 minutes hopefully unscathed, and you try and get a foothold, a bit of confidence in the game, and you can adjust how the game plans, how the game is then going.
Declan Rice. Foden has started to come in from the left-hand side. Here he is. Outside.
Wales ain't going to score 4 goals tonight. No way.
Maguire. Shaw. Rice. Shaw's got it back to him. Shaw's put it over. Henderson was
Oh,
waiting
you
in the air
twat.
for an age. And then the bounce of the ball deceived him. Walker to Rice. Rice has a shot by England supporters.
Go on. Twat.
Wales are able to return it, but England was starting to find a bit of a fluency there. Jordan Henderson.
And this player's been replaced Mount. And that guy's clueless. Henderson is just clueless.
Unnecessary is going to be really important.
Free kick England.
And also, BBC, I want to call you Rob Dogs. I'm going to call you Rob Dogs. Because you're bad luck. You'll never do a draw with Chelsea, never again. Because you're just bad omens.
Yeah, I can
Because
saw that. Got
2
fucking
draws.
Man City in FA Cup again.
Yep, every Chelsea fan has come out and saying it's been a fix and it's a conspiracy. But I've called it as a blessing in disguise. As in, we're doing not well in the league. It means we can more focus on the league and sort that out.
Right in the thick of the mix this time, standing in front of Danny Ward. Always on the move. It came his way.
And I'll take beat City at Stamford Bridge in the league and lose them in the FA Cup. I'll take that over staying in the competition.
Rashford has a go and takes out Nico Williams.
I ran Nico Williams. You're shite.
Excellent defending from Nico Williams. He just
Bosh.
powerful shot from Rashford, looking to find that far corner, but he just gets himself down the line of the shot there. Nico Williams does the job of his goalkeeper almost. Brave defending.
Just depends sometimes
And
where it catches you on your head.
there's some good ties in the FA Cup this year. Because you got like Everton, Man United, which is a very good tie, and then you got Liverpool playing Wolves, which that's not going to be easy for anyone.
They're doing the right thing, making sure he's all right.
And then you got Chesterfield at home to West Brom, which is not going to be easy.
Fuck the FA Cup.
we can say F.
No point in worrying about the FA Cup because we're going to be out anyway. It don't make a difference.
Love it, the look from Harry Kane there. Does that all the time.
Get screwed over by fucking FIFA.
Asking him to lift it.
FA, I mean, sorry.
Gets into that position. It was either that or go around the goalkeeper.
But you do have some people that it's saying it's by the luck of the draw and it's just unlucky that it's happened.
Possibly could have gone under Danny Ward, but he did the right thing.
Yeah, but they're the people what fucking need shooting.
Nico Williams is going to be okay. It's a good job they've taken time and gone through the necessary checks.
People like that is the people who say stuff like that are the people that's never been to the football game.
Really busy across BBC One and BBC Two. Tunisia against France.
Like out the fucking hell.
30 on 1. And at 2:45, if you
Yeah, because it's like 1 in a million chance that will happen in a season, and it's very rarely that happens in English football.
From 6:45 on 2.
Well, it's happened to us twice, James, so
Those two groups.
Twice, I can't remember the last. Oh yeah, because we played Liverpool. But the only good thing is it was in the final.
Colleague at this tournament, Ian Rush's fans.
yeah, but we played Liverpool in 2 cups finals, and we played Man City in fucking Cabano Cup, and we played Man City in fucking FA Cup now.
Yeah.
So it always seems to happen to us.
If we play what I said this about the League Cup, and we actually did not too bad. If we play the same as we did against them in the Carabao Cup, but we lose, at least we've given it our all.
I'm not fucking bothered about that, James. World Cup before that.
Yeah.
That game's a long time away yet. Fucking World Cup first. I'll start winning that game when it comes closer to time.
And also we do have a friendly during this World Cup, but we have one.
Worked their way up the field, difficult ball down the line.
Good. They fucking need it. That's what the mid-season break is for Graham Potter to actually work out what his formation's going to be.
You know what's weird? It's just,
Because that guy's coolness.
and we're doing enough. We're not even going abroad. The team's not even going abroad. Like everyone else is.
Foden.
We're having a home game against Aston Villa.
Drop of the shoulder. Threw Aaron Ramsey off. Davis trapped by Foden, and Davis used all his experience there. Just felt a little
It's
tap.
done here.
Made the foul, Ben Davis.
What?
Didn't take much from Foden, did it? The player's conversion on him. Clever play.
What about
in the end for
Bacon?
Ben Davis.
Oh yeah,
Along with
this will be an interesting thing. What's your thoughts on what happened at Juventus?
all played in the Euro 2016 meeting.
James, I'm not really bothered about Juventus, I don't know.
Oh, because literally their entire board resigned, the entire lot.
And the Wales taking
I'm not bothered. I don't support that club.
No, it's just a lot of
What?
people. A lot of people just thought it's a
What?
shock.
I don't know.
It's just the second ever meeting of the nations on foreign soil, neutral soil.
I don't even know nothing about what's happening at Juventus. I don't even want to know. I don't care. I've not even looked. I'm not even seeing anything on my phone about it.
It's just because it came up as a YouTube video to do with BBC, Sky Sports News. And it just popped up.
Ramsey gets in the tackle.
Well, that happened on mine.
Pass to Rashford. Yeah, it's a really good tackle from.
Whatever happened, why they've left or resigned, there's obviously a reason behind it.
Yeah, and it's in,
Henderson is now brought down.
and even their hierarchies even left even the president.
I'm sure somebody who looked up
So
to
he shows it's something wrong,
who was breaking through the ranks at
and they
Yeah,
got.
but the president of Juventus, he's a cockend anyway. So he's the one what was involved in this
teammates as the game
Super League with Glazers.
So a lot of so rest of football will be happy about it because it
It's
might
the
be.
guy what's basically got black bushy hair and he's got like a scruffy full-on
Yeah.
beard.
Oh, I know what you're on about now.
giving it straight back, and in fact,
And the other worst one is
Actual owner, an actual owner of fucking Juventus. He's
Yeah.
the cunt.
Slate into the
And on my end there,
just a touch from Johnson.
I had terrible.
we can now say ex owner of Juventus. We can now officially say ex owner of Juventus as of a few days.
Should have been in that position to receive.
There he is.
Yep, Scruffy.
Gianluca Ferrero scored.
side of the pitch.
Yep.
and You're struggling as a team. I want that ball around the corner already. I want
Scruff.
the striker
This is the cunt
on
behind.
that side of the pitch so I can put it into his feet.
Just to refresh your jog your memory.
Wow.
You'll know straight away that he's going to be insulated.
Yeah. What?
So that's why I don't give a fuck about whatever happens to that club. Yeah, they're iconic club in European football.
Yeah.
They're one of the iconic clubs in the world, Juventus, the old lady. But they're going to get a bad reputation due to the fact of that owner who's still wanting to be a part of the Super League with
Is it Real Madrid?
Sergio Perez at Real Madrid
Oh,
and Glazers.
but you know which one? Everyone hates that owner at Real Madrid because he's the one who basically started all of it.
Yeah, Florentino Perez is a cunt. Florentino Perez started it with Glazers, and then then the Glazer family and Florentino Perez have started getting Liverpool on board, Abramovich on board, and then what's his other fucking face?
Oh no! The only reason we got into it was because of one guy called Bruce Buck.
Foden's trying to stay on.
Yeah, Bruce Buck started because the Glazer family and Florentino Perez showed him big numbers of what they could earn if they join it. He started getting fucking dollar signs flashing before his eyes,
On it again.
like a kid in a toy shop what gets a new toy.
Yeah.
So they couldn't. You know, Florentino Perez wanted to. He's a cunt him.
There's Maguire. And that was.
They are,
And still to
yeah,
this day, James, he's still wanting to do the Super League. You know,
Yeah.
he's not even left it yet.
yeah, but he can't. It's now up to the club themselves because he can't have a say if they're in it or not because he's not with them anymore. So bye bye.
Yeah, and he's a big insulator. So he's that Glazer family.
Yep.
So that's why I said to you, James, I couldn't give a fuck.
I can agree with some of
Because
the.
just think about it.
Yeah.
You think about it. If that Super League would have actually come around, there'd be no Havington Waterloo, there'd be no FC Portchester,
No.
there'd be no fucking fucking colonies.
No.
Yeah, you know that.
Whether they're getting a bit frustrated now.
Yeah.
So that's why I said to you, yeah, I do give a fuck because it's a football club, an iconic club.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I don't give a fuck because they're going to basically destroy all English football in like non-league.
Yeah.
Which, if it's not for non-league, football wouldn't be where it is today.
Yep.
So that's what I said to you. I do give a fuck, and I don't give a fuck.
And
You get what I mean?
Yeah. I can understand now why You can tell he's why you say he's a dodgy so and so.
He's one of the most dodgy. That Italian owner is one of the most dodgy cunts I've ever known in my life. He's like Florentino Perez, but worse.
For someone who thought I'm gonna do some false accounting. What?
So, I mean, so he got done for meddling in fraud.
Yeah, that's why he's left. That's mostly
Why
why he's
would you do
left.
that? What, to get more money?
No, he's just been accused.
Juventus will be a better club when he goes.
Yeah, he's been accused of false accounting and marketing. Is it? I can't even know. I never even know what that word is, but
False marketing, probably.
yeah. Oh, marketing manipulation.
Yeah, so he's manipulating people to base so all the people what sell the Juventus shirts in shops, he's been manipulating them, throwing money at them on that way, bribing them, blackmailing them. So that's one way he's been a dodgy cunt.
Yeah,
and then obviously the other way what you said with fraud, documentating the stuff.
Yeah.
Now that is what you call a dodgy cunt. See, this is what makes me laugh. This is why I don't really give a fuck about what happens anymore with owners and that bollocks. Look at instance, right? Roman Abramovich, arguably one of the best owners Premier League's ever had. Basically, we're at Chelsea for 19 or 20 years, basically won every trophy in club football you can win. Right?
Yeah.
You get government impeding it, sticking the noses in. You get some twat from Tory party saying that Abramovich is helping Russia with Putin. But there's either no proof for that. Abramovich has to lose his club. Abramovich has to sell the club or expect the club to go into administration immediately, with immediate effect.
Yeah, I remember that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Our club got torn to shreds and nearly enough torn to pieces by one individual thinking we're acting clever because he had a piece of paper in his hand what says Abramovich's name on. But then you see a manager, you see an owner, for instance, that Juventus owner was manipulating in marketing, which is blackmailing and bribing people, manipulating them to do what he wants them to do, and then also doing for fraud.
And
that guy should get exactly the same stuff. What's happened to the Abramovich should happen to him.
Yeah, because at least they get.
Because like what we said to this day, James, there's no proof Abramovich is helping Putin, because if you go back to it, Abramovich was giving money to Ukraine to help him do it.
It's just that our government didn't believe him.
Yeah. So you think, well, why can one owner, what's won more trophies than what that owners at Juventus, get basically the book thrown at? But when it comes to that owner, manipulating marketing and fraud, all he only does is just resigns.
Yeah. And it,
you know what I mean? So it's like, well, our manager got punished, our owner got punished, he got fined.
Yeah.
He's not allowed to manage another club in England, but that owner of Juventus is basically just going to pay a big lump sum fine, get a slap on the wrist, and basically go buy another club.
Nah, I don't think he will.
It's corrupt, James.
Yeah.
You need to realise this day and age in football is corrupt. There's so many dodgy people, it's unreal.
They've already
look at Saudi Arabia, owner of Newcastle.
Oh, that
guy's killed someone, but he's still allowed to go manage it. The Newcastle owner gone and paid someone to go kill someone, and now he's the manager of Newcastle United. So if the Premier League can let an owner intimidate someone to do that and pay them big money to do that and then become an owner of a football club, so if that's the case, anything can happen.
They're already looking at a new owner already, but it looks like he knows his way around doing money properly.
Oh, Juventus?
Yeah, because he's someone who used to be in economics.
Foden.
Oh, Phil! So at least it's someone who might know his way around it without being dodgy.
England look too good.
Yeah.
I prefer people like that who know
You
what
don't,
they're
you
doing.
don't like Juventus because you're an Napoli fan. And you've got a vibe with them. And because of Chiesa. But besides all that bullshit,
So sharp, just trying to
The one player that
they are an iconic club.
even the legend has had to leave because of the president, and that was Pavel Nedved. And I've got a lot of
Yeah,
love for that guy.
Pavel Nedved, yeah, because he's fucking chairman, isn't he?
He had to leave because he was part of the board, so he went with him. Because if
Yeah, but he could also get reinstated under the new owner.
and this owner's
So
going to be about
always that.
yeah, and the new owner was like he's going to be about 60, so he's going to be near Alex Ferguson's age.
Helped out England because he's given it to Ampadu.
So he's got experience. Do not
Alex
concede.
Ferguson's too busy going to watch his horses when they're horse racing.
Yeah.
I saw him on TV talking, Sir Alex.
Wow.
Fuck off, Phil. With your zigzagging your head.
Have you actually seen? I don't know if you've actually seen
Rice.
that thing that with Gary Neville on Sky Bet, where he was shocked about Michael Rich's age.
Huh.
Dealt with it.
when he
It's Rashford now.
oh when he said
Rashford
when he found that he was 34, he said you still should be playing. You sound like you've been a pundit for 15 years.
the fortune here with the deflection.
Like Richards, he probably would have been in public for 15 years.
He retired at the age of 30. Did Mick Richards?
Gets that little bit of luck with
Yeah.
the deflection. Marcus Rashford.
Yeah, but he was getting injured a lot though, James.
Yeah.
Two players really essentially
Fucking hell, it was like Gabriel Bungalow.
who can't be allowed
A talent for what could have been a talent for England. Basically, he had more injuries and fucking
Just a little
he had
But
more setbacks than actual promises. Him.
as well into
he did, and also
when Wales do try and
he
make
did
a
some
bit forward
also
play that England
some
can just catch
not
them
not
out. It's that kind
I want to
of
say naughty things because he also put himself in a bad spotlight as well.
James,
Yeah.
USA leading Iran. Christian Pulisic has scored.
Oh, I don't think it's going to affect us because we just
So
own.
basically, if this game stays like this, England and USA will go through.
Way. So basically, the only team that can
And I
go.
did tell you, USA will go through in the group. I did say that to you.
Oh yeah, he did.
I said England will win it. I said USA will win it because you thought Wales were going to get second. I said they won't. USA will.
Because I just thought it would be nice to see both home nations go through, but
Who gives a fuck about that home nation, James? That home nation basically doesn't even like English people.
A variation of
So you're going to realise why should we give a fuck about them?
you want to term it.
Just remember in the Euros, when England lost to Iceland, all the Wales players what were in that team were all celebrating England getting beaten to Wales in their changing room.
why would anyone do that? Would you see?
So that's all for players. But on that thing, the reason why that happened is because Gary Neville ran down the touchline and he was celebrating with all the players. So they got Monji about that, then all of a sudden decide to basically go and celebrate us losing to Iceland.
So they didn't like the fact that Gary Neville celebrated with the players. What's wrong with staff celebrating with players? Wales.
Because when at the time when England played Iceland, or that tournament in the Euros in France,
Yeah.
or Poland or Ukraine, whatever it was, basically Roy Hodgson was the manager and Gary Neville was Roy Hodgson's assistant. And he ran down the line, started celebrating with Daniel Sturridge and whatever else.
That was
And
iconic.
jumped on top of players' backs when Daniel Sturridge got the winner against Wales.
That was iconic.
They didn't like it. So then they thought, let's get these cunts back. So they did. Celebrated in their changing room, the players of England getting beat to Iceland. The players, that's even Gareth Bale and Ramsey and all that.
And even you had.
And fucking Asher Williams. But Asher Williams said before this game started that he wasn't involved in it. He was, and then Alan Shearer said, "What were you, cameraman?"
Because
Can
I
I show
don't.
you a video of all Wales players celebrating in changing room?
Because at least there's some of them that were honest to not want to go and do it. And Ashley Williams was a good player,
USA versus
and I can
Iran.
give him a bit of respect because he didn't do it.
Try and keep the politics out of sport.
So, so that's why the reason I couldn't give a fuck about these cunts.
Maguire.
I'm happy they're not making it through.
The only reason I have any
I'd rather have Scotland in this predicament than fucking Wales.
The only reason I have a bit of, well, 'cause I've got a couple of people that I know are Welsh, but yeah, but we have the banter now and then.
You're gonna care. I'm not gonna care.
No, but I don't, because I'm English and I want us
I've
to
got
beat
no
them.
relations to Wales. I ain't got a kid what's half Welsh. I haven't got fucking.
I'm not related to.
Welsh. I couldn't give a fuck.
I'm not related to them, and it's just friends who happen to be Welsh.
Yeah, but they all shag shit. They say they don't, but they do.
I always get asked.
Wales are more inbred than what fucking anywhere else is in Wales.
I always get asked that.
Wales people basically shagging their own mother. That's all they'll do.
My mum always asks me this question: why do we always call Wales sheep shaggers? I keep telling them because there's more
sheep than fucking people.
And also, and there is.
When you go and question a Wales person, said, "Do you shag sheep?" They start getting the titty lip on, and then they start changing the subject.
Yeah, and that's
so that tells you that they're lying. And then when you ask them again, they start giving you like hints that they're doing it or not.
Yeah.
I don't trust them. The dodgy cunts. Yeah, the scene is beautiful in Wales. Scene is beautiful.
I only like Wales for one good thing, and because I'm a big fan of cheese, I only like it for Welsh cheese, and that's it. Apart from that, nothing else.
I go to Barry Beach where they do Gavin and Stacey.
Come on.
Barry Island.
We should be winning by now, but how on earth have we not scored?
There's Bale. Haven't seen him against It's not been that sort of game yet for Wales. He might well come into his own later.
Don't say anything, commentators, because it can come to backfire us.
Well, any of the attacking players on the ball, England have done a good job when they have lost the ball. They've been very
We're moving okay. We're moving on. Getting better.
We're going to have at least 5 more minutes added. Most of that, pretty much all of that.
You're going to the game today, James?
Yeah, because I'm better enough to go on it.
Have you not been on it for nearly like a full weekend?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not basically putting a gun to your head and like pinning you down and say, "Up, cunt."
Nah.
Get on game. I'm just genuinely just asking you how you going on for once.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on for a little bit because I don't and stuff like that. So I want to just have a little bit of time on the game.
Right, so you are planning on going on it for quite a bit then?
Yeah, just to get me back in.
Not too much, but obviously quite a bit.
Yeah, the word is getting back into the swing of things, getting back into doing it again.
Well, good luck with you playing Call of Duty then, because your aim will be all over the fucking place.
Especially if I'm
spying in them and you're not shooting at car or something out a window.
Especially if at the same time I burst out coughing and then I end up missing most of my shots.
Yeah, even when it comes to football and all, FIFA, you end up fucking hitting crossbar all the time.
Can see Brendan Johnson getting ready to come on for Wales. I suppose they'll want it to change before half-time, unless they absolutely have to.
You have to think that's a possible injury to one of the former players. Everyone seems to be moving okay to me.
Ward.
Oh, God. Oh, great. Tomorrow's not going to be fun.
Straight to Jordan Henderson. Bellingham. Pass a little behind him. Here's Shaw. 'Shaw. 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 ' Maguire, great determination to get there before more. Kane. Kane's had a go.
Oh.
Was in the way of it. Corner's been given.
Yeah, it looked like it hit Harry Maguire. You can see the Kane just trying to shift it, wait for a yard. I think it did. Stopping, trying to get that yard. Just comes up the heel of Harry Maguire. I think he goes out for a corner.
Fucking Conor Roberts, what a cunt. Sort your fucking fringe out.
They'll be reasonably pleased. I think they'll feel that the
You
score
look gay.
keep for a little bit more.
Fuck off, Joe Allen.
To the back for Stones.
Yes! Oh, Daddy Ward shite!
Has it and holds it.
Ah.
That they've gone in. That they've gone in. I want to watch that game. I want to watch World Cup for the rest of the fucking year.
It's obviously an area that England feel Wales are weak.
No way in a fucking bite would I watch the rest of this World Cup if that had gone in.
John Stones on this occasion.
But the main good thing
He's like
about
a fucking Hobbit. Is fucking Joe Allen. He's like the Hobbit.
And he's just got a blow. Only glancing
And we're calling the Hobbit
prolonged treatment here, but
Joe Allen, the Hobbit man. Fuck off, Phil. Take that zigzag out of your hair.
this was how it happened.
He just gets the first contact. And
Chesney Hawks, legend.
the guy was only known for one song and that's it.
Possibly can.
I think he's performing on pitch at half time.
More.
It'd be one song only. Because he only knows one song.
Very quickly into
That song's massive though, James.
Roberts that
I know it's from a film, but I can never remember what film it's from.
the referee is going to have a word with him. And a brief word with Rashford too. It's not been played like that at
And
all.
Aaron Ramsey, you need to sort your hair out.
Connor Roberts showing some fire.
It's too bright.
Ian Rush. One icon card, and one of you was on FIFA, and I've had the chance to use him.
That's where this has to go. We're in the 5th minute of stoppage.
Thank you, Gary Lineker. You actually taught me something new today. About the last time Wales beat us was 84. I didn't even know that.
All England expecting that to be hurled into their penalty area.
So it shows how long it's been since they've had a victory against us.
well worked into Chris Medford. Nice ball into Joe Allen. Back inside onto that left foot. Catches it really well.
And a Chelsea legend scored in that game called Mark Hughes. You can call him a legend because he's a Man United legend as well.
That's only Welsh fucking person I'm giving credit to.
Even
There's a black lass from who's been in Big Brother, what's got a big ass, Letitia. She can have my credit as well. She basically pulled her skirt up, or whatever it was,
half time,
and she
folks.
sat
No.
down to do a slut drop, and her fucking ass just popped straight out of her skirt.
Wow.
So she can definitely have my fucking applause.
Jeez. Wow. England are only going through by three goals.
Yeah, that's what I said to her. Wales have got to win by 4 goals or more. But the way this is going, and especially that fucking Hobbit shot from Joe Allen.
Yeah, they've done all right. I think they've got to try and turn possession into goals. You've got to try and. England's best moments, I feel, have been when Wales have actually attacked them. You've got to try and draw them out because they're getting that many men behind the ball. It's very difficult to break them down. So when they do attack and then England win the ball back and hit them quickly and move it quickly and pass it, that's when they've caused them problems. And I'm pretty sure that's what Gareth will be trying to say to them at half time.
Ian, Wales have stayed in the game, and that's what they've got to do, isn't it? Yeah, I think they've defended really well. There's a long 45 minutes to go again. Because there comes a stage where Wales will have to take a chance because they need to score a goal to win the game. So I think they've defended really well, but it's going to be long second half. Yeah, they need Iran to equalise and pinch one at the end. It's still on.
Yeah, no panic at all. It can still be done. I'm not panicking one bit at all. I think that you know what we spoke about earlier. They're in the game. They're playing much better today. There's a few tackles flying in, which is nice to see.
That's very funny.
Soaking up a bit of pressure. It's funny because the same thing that I think Wales would like, you know, to sub England out and try and go is what you're saying about England. But I think they've defended well. They've defended the box well, and they're staying in a better shape.
Wales, you are shite.
Wales 9 passes in the final third, England 104. Passes in the opposition half, 38 for Wales, 218 for England. Possession 75%, England 25%. Wales 17 touches in the box for England, none for Wales. But no goals.
Yeah, no goals, but I think one aspect that Gareth was pleased with is they controlled the game. I think that's what Gareth likes. They haven't allowed
What the heck?
any possession at all. And like the guy said,
I thought you were singing that song.
of the ball, and England have pressed it, bounced off of that. In their transitions, they look dangerous.
And one of those led to probably the best chance of that half, didn't it? Marcus Rashford's opportunity one-on-one. Good goalkeeper.
Yeah, very good goalkeeper. I thought the goalkeeper was very quick off his line, which maybe surprised Marcus. But I think the initial play and lead up to it was exactly the way that England want to see things happen. Win the ball in turnover. Declan Rice does magnificently well here. Pounces, anticipates, and the run and the identifying of the space from Rashford was supreme. Just to finish, you may want to see it.
I think he should have perhaps dragged it round him.
Yeah, I think so. Because he's running at pace, isn't he? So he knows the keeper, or we know that the keeper can't touch it. And if he just knocks it past him,
Just go wide, get wide there. You're going to get a foul at least and a penalty.
I think so.
Yeah.
Very good save.
Good goalkeeping from Ward.
Yeah, definitely. That's a concern for me. That Rashford run from out to in. I know Nico Williams has gone up now. Connor Roberts is on, but that's a major concern because he looks so sharp coming off the wing.
Yeah. You mentioned, Alan, that it's easy when Wales are out. I think the first example of that led to a really brilliant bit of England play on the counter-attack.
Yeah, the one touch and two touch, they had the confidence, if you like, to the little couple of flicks and tricks around the corner. You can see how many men England are committing forward there. A little flick there from Bellingham and another one there into Foden. It's really exciting, quick football, which is very difficult to defend against when England do that, or when any team does that.
Brilliant from Bellingham. It's interesting on Bellingham because those that are old enough to remember Duncan Edwards, born in the same part of the world.
I didn't think I would ever see Cole Torre become a manager.
What?
He's going to be, funnily enough, he's going to be he's managing Wigan.
I think if you're going to have any criticism of England,
Wigan?
think about
Yeah.
it more. A player could come in and do a bit more. Like Henderson's in there for the security, understand that, but a Grealish or Foden more central maybe could be something that kind of.
The Welsh midfield was always the concern. Alan's made a difference, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been fantastic. He's our best player. He's just holding there. Maybe Amsterdam would like to get forward. He's not been
See, you know what?
In the middle there, Joel.
So for the rest of the season, you know, a lot of eyes are going to be on them because of him as manager to see how he does. Because there's going to be a lot of pressure with how his career's gone. See how he can cope as a manager. Because he's seen some ex-players try and do it and it's not turned out good.
Where he is and when balls are coming into the box, because I think he should be attacking the near post there.
Someone should do that. Yeah.
Someone's got to be there, and he's hanging out there. He's waiting for someone to pick him. And of course, on a similar one also, when he comes forward, that ball could go in there. But then look where he is when Harry Maguire is trying to cross the ball. I get it. I understand it. That what he's trying to do.
It is his game, isn't it?
It is his game, and he's very, very good at doing it. But again,
and it looks like we're nearly done in getting in Kunku, so that's going to be good.
To him like that, a little bit quicker to get the best out of him.
Okay. How big a miss will Nico Williams be?
Well, it's unfortunate for him. He's obviously blocked the shot and you know,
brilliant block. I mean,
it was a great piece of defending, and it's not you know he's hit it and he's hit it with some force, not too far.
It's in the top of his head as well.
Yeah,
He's dipped it, hasn't he? Not the
put his head
forehead.
down. He's put his head down, so it's a shame for him. But Connor Roberts is on, and he's the normal right back anyway. It's a shame for him.
Alan, this is one of your pet hates, isn't it? What the way the game is. You think there should be a temporary substitute, allow 10 minutes to be playing, and then if he's okay,
I do agree with that. There should be a temporary substitute, just in case the player could be allowed to come back on and do what they do in rugby.
To make a decision, you've got the doctors and the physios are on the pitch trying to buy a little bit of time. if they were able to get him off for 10 minutes, assess him, bring someone on, and then make their mind up there rather than being put under huge pressure on the
Rugby,
pitch.
don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mate,
what are
it's
they waiting
common
for?
sense,
What on
common
earth
sense.
are IFAB waiting for? Do it now.
We've got a little bit of the touch map of Wales, but we obviously know they're playing deep. They're playing a game that hoping for a late winner or something.
No, it's fine. I'm fine with it. I'm absolutely. That's what I said before the game. I think that we need to sit in and be first and foremost is don't take yourself out of the game. Stay in the game for as long as possible, which they've done up to half time. We know that we're going to be deep. I think that we play better football when we sit in a little bit. And yeah, okay, we haven't had the lion's share of possession, which is fine. I think we're all happy with that. Joe Allen had the shot towards the end
Let's have a look at it. You've queued it up nicely, and well, I think Jordan Pickford might have had it covered. Watch this. It's a wide shot.
Oh, do not let Joe Allen score. Or what you call the Hobbit.
I've never seen a goalkeeper that dives for balls that go miles wide or high as much as Jordan Pickford. Great stuff. Ian, we spotted someone in the crowd that's a ringer for you. Is it? Yeah, have a look. Is it your twin brother? I think it's John Aldridge.
We're calling the Hobbit folk.
You still got your pace, haven't you? Whizzed back up to the studio. Have to get back.
What a legend. Two legends sat next to each other. Ian Rush and Didier Drogba.
Have you ever wondered how to win a World Cup? I never stop.
Win the World Cup.
Do it your way, whatever it is, but just do it differently.
It's the pinnacle of the beautiful game. But what's the secret to this elusive format?
Secret? I can tell you, Germany, you're lucky to still be in it. If it wasn't for Fulkrug.
Here are the facts.
What did just happen?
Now it definitely shows that he should be playing for Germany more often.
Everybody wants to get their hands on it.
As legends explain,
Now you're in trouble.
how to win the World Cup. Available to watch now on BBC iPlayer.
The Match of the Day Top 10 World Cup specials are available now on iPlayer and BBC Sounds. Keep up to date with all the latest news on the BBC World Cup Daily Podcast. Listen on BBC Sounds. France versus Tunisia is our next live game tomorrow. Then Mbappe, we love that. BBC One at 2:30.
And boopers.
So, you love a dramatic game. That's excellent. Then stick with BBC One after the match for the traitors. 22 players with
We don't give a shite. We don't give a shite.
USA and England basically stay on.
3 traitors who want to steal it all.
They both on 5 points. England go through by three goals on goal difference. But if USA manage to score another 3, this could put us into deposition to finish second, or 5 goals if it's score. Imagine that. Finish second in group with them scoring 5 goals against Iran, and we'll play against Netherlands.
And I don't see it happening because they can only score 1 goal in 145 minutes. When England played them, we were 3-0 up inside half an hour. Huh. Yeah, this definitely shows why they won't score more than they have. They've been given all these chances, but they can't take them.
It's come to Josh Sargent and driven over the top of the crossbar by Weah, and composure deserted him here. Test has made the run, trying to get in behind Haisafi. Christian Pulisic scores.
Wow. Okay, we don't want Pulisic getting injured because we want you to come back fit and healthy, playing for us for the second half of the season. Please don't be injured.
Potentially huge goal for USA as it stands a reminder. England will go through as group winners on goal difference and would face Senegal on Sunday. Wales will be out, of course, unless they can go on to beat England by 4 or more goals in the second half, or Iran equalise, and then they only need 1, possibly if England don't score. And a reminder that second place, which is currently the USA, will take on the Netherlands. Gareth Southgate Will he make changes? He's generally doesn't like to make 2 changes early. Lots of managers we've seen in this competition have sometimes.
Gareth Southgate, can you make a change after your half time?
Frequently, haven't we?
Well, look, the one thing I'm sure he's looking at is what Rio said a little bit earlier, is that if you're going to take one off, it would be perhaps one of the midfielders, probably Henderson. Just to get
Thank the Lord! He's been the shittest player on the team. Jordan Henderson.
Just to unlock that defence, because it's so tight in there that you need that piece of magic, that bit of guile with a pass.
I suppose it's a shame in some ways that Maddison has only just started training again, because this sort of game.
Or you can bring Maddison on.
His little bit of creativity would be perfect.
Yeah, he's the one player in the squad other than even putting a Foden back in it. I'd like to see Foden more central, but Maddison has got that vision and that creativity and that personality and character to play those passes and take risks. But I still think those runs in behind the fullbacks as well from the wide players are going to be very important.
Rob Page, more of the same, I imagine.
Wow, Gareth Bale's off.
Yeah.
Brandon Ramsey's got captaincy.
So basically that means they just know that they're not going to get anything from this. So they've just gone and accepted it.
Specialist or something. That's probably our best chance.
Yeah, I think I wouldn't mind seeing someone like a Brennan Johnson come on. Maybe to maybe to go in behind a little bit more. They just focus on this next 5 minutes.
If I was Welsh and I saw that happening, I'd be thinking, why go and accept defeat when you got 45 minutes left?
At some point, you can't just keep sitting back for the whole time. You've got to wait for that one special moment.
We want the game to be entertaining, so come at us. Try and do something.
Which is dangerous.
Who would it? Because Gareth Bale's a striker, so I don't know who striker-wise for Wales would come on.
Obviously, his players get a little bit tired. Game gets a little bit stretched.
I think it's just like a knock-up stage now, isn't it? Another third game, just like a knock-up. You've got to do something to change if you're going to win a game.
It's when the World Cup really starts, really, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. But I think today in this game, England don't have to go gung-ho. They're cruising. They're going to qualify. They don't need to really open up and risk too much. And I think that's the way that Gareth will be approaching this too.
Actually, have you been texting Rob Page? Brennan Johnson's apparently might be coming on. We think he's coming on. We're not sure yet. There you go. Yeah, there you go.
So Brennan Johnson's come on for Gareth Bale. Great. This just makes it even more great. If we don't score against these now, England, you'll be not happy.
He's going to be some player this one as well. Yeah, he's a talented, very talented player. Right, about to go for the second half. Still all to play for. Let's rejoin our team. Simon Davies, Neil Jones, and Neil Taylor on BBC Wales. And for ourselves, Jermaine Guinness, Danny Gavin, and Dan Rugby.
Thank you, Gary. Yeah, that Wales change. Brennan Johnson of Nottingham Forest has replaced Gareth Bale, and we are thinking that is because of an injury of some sort to the Welsh captain, because they did have Brennan Johnson ready for the last 5 minutes of that first half. And Johnson for Bale. We have the earlier change of Roberts for Williams. England are as they were at the start, and the scoreline is as we were at the start. It's Wales 0, England 0. We need a little bit more to get enthused about in the next 45 minutes, although Chesney was good, Jermaine.
Yeah, he was great. He was a great guy, thanks.
Took you right back to your youth.
Appreciate that. That was lovely. That was lovely. Yeah.
And there's Gareth Bale on the bench. I'm going to shake my my smoothie.
Rashford has made that pretty easy for Joe Rodon. Aaron Ramsey has, as you'd expect, taken over the captain's armband from Bale.
Yeah, big blow for Wales, that. Gareth Bale having to come off. Such a key player for Wales, but what an opportunity for Brennan Johnson. A lot of people saying that he is the future of Welsh football.
You having me on? A player who's only just had his first season in the top 4. You having a laugh?
Scrapping by Ramsey. And whatever happens today, we will see Bale in a Welsh shirt again, I'm sure. He was asked the question actually yesterday. If you go out, is this your...
There's better players than him that have had more experience. That could be the next big thing.
The referee is going to give a free kick for that on Luke Shaw.
Yeah, it is a foul, but I like how straight away. Aaron Ramsey getting on the ball, head up, and Brennan Johnson making that run in behind. Yes, nudging the back of Luke Shaw, but what he will do if you can get Brennan Johnson on the ball. He is fearless. He'll have no other thought in his mind but getting into those 1v1 situations again. Luke Shaw looking to get the better of him.
Johnson, a former England under-17.
Ah, so another person who used to represent England and then decided we're going to bugger off to Wales. Ah, is there a theme with this Welsh team?
19-year-old up against his dad. He's playing for Ipswich Town at the time. Took home the sponsors man of the match as well. So
always makes you feel it a bit when you're talking about players' dads, doesn't it?
It does.
Oh, Sue!
Come on, England.
Game it on!
Stones.
Get in there, Rashi! See, Gareth, you played Rashford against USA. This is what you would have done.
Foden!
Oh no!
Phil! Oh, fucking Phil! Get in, Phil! He actually achieved something in life.
He scores from the free kick.
Let's see if he actually gets.
He had a really good look at this one.
Ah!
Phil Foden's come out and started on the left-hand side now, and
I'm just trying to actually see from this foul where he.
clamour for Phil.
I don't even see any of the players even touch him. To be fair, but the referee gives it. The referee gives it.
The ball, especially against teams that
Well.
are going to sit off.
Oh, see, look, the knuckleball.
I'm not having this type of mentality. I'm going to make something happen, and you need players like that in your
The
team.
one guy in the all three games that I said should have played all three games, and he. And we played two.
It's a goal and a half, that, man.
I think Rashford is definitely got his eye on this one. He seems much more.
If you're saying it's going to be knuckleball-esque, then that would be like his goal for Man United against us in the Carabao Cup. That was a knuckleball and a half.
That's a proper knuckleball, James. Oh, it's 2-0.
I know.
Phil Foden.
Come on.
Woo! Fuck me, and then just touch me so I can get my satisfaction.
Have it, you Wales, cunts, cunts, cunts. Go on. Get your passports. Get on your flights. Pack your bags. And go and shag some sheep.
He is back enjoying his football again. Scoring regularly.
I just need Chris Macken to be booked. And then I need fucking...
Oh, why couldn't you make it? I'm surprised you not made it someone like Joe Allen or something, because he's the one that always gets booked.
Phil Foden's just scored, so I need one. It needs to stay 2-0, but it's not going to stay 2-0.
No, because by the way England are playing, they could score a hatful. Whoa!
It's a brilliantly taken free kick. I do think the keeper will be disappointed though when he sees it again.
You get sucked in the morning.
Marcus Rashford, MBE. And he's won the ball. For it to go Kane's way.
Fuck off, Phil! Ah, am I dreaming? Gav Southgate. If you did this against USA, we wouldn't have this issue.
It's a double quick Manchester 1-2.
Jesus Christ. That's what everyone's going to say. Why did you not do this in the last game?
That's the absolute tree. Phil Foden, Rashford and Kane.
Douche.
And then fucking Declan Rice and Jude Bellingham in midfield with Mason Mount in front of them two. There you go.
The only
winning form here.
Because the only thing The only thing that doesn't work in this team is where you take Mount off and you put Henderson in his position because it doesn't work.
Look at that appetite from Rashford. Comes to Harry Kane. Doesn't pick his head up once.
Wow.
Let me put that on
What?
a plate for you, Foden.
What's weird? Harry Kane's not scoring goals, but he's doing a lot of assisting, so that's a good thing. But I would love to see him score.
For club and country. And now Danny Gabidon. Wales 0, England 2. Is it kitchen sink time or is it all too late?
Well, it's going to have to be now. It's really poor from Wales.
And also, have it, Kiefer Moore! Have it all big enough, but you say you're going to send us home? We're sending you home! Ha-ha!
Davis giving the ball away, then Wales are caught expansive out of shape. Foden just stealing in on that far post. He's not going to miss from there. Really poor couple of minutes from Wales after the excellent first half.
Harry Kane tripped himself up there. A little bit of pressure from Ramsey, but it is an England free kick. There's a little bit of a swagger.
I never thought for 1 second we'll even see Phil Foden even play for England at the World Cup. He does and scores. Please make it.
Shit, bastards.
Please make it 3-0.
Wales have to summon up everything that they've got left.
3-0 can wait. Chris Metham get fucking carded.
Why think nothing when you think there might be other players that are more likely to get booked?
Because Chris Metham gets booked all the time, James.
Ah.
They've got it in them. They've got that fight.
They're going to be regretting having to take Gareth Bale off the pitch now.
Quite possibly. Pressure's off a little bit now, you could say, but game plan certainly has to change now. And yes, it will open Wales up more, and England will look to take more advantage of that. But that's a risk that Wales need to take.
Ramsey in.
Way! Have that.
James. James has tried to bend it. Pickford, I think, just pulled his hands away. And he was momentarily struggling.
In the end, it's neither a cross or a shot. The ball was almost too good. Conor Roberts to get on the end of, and half-hand on the left-hand side. Dive into his left, but
There we go. So that means I can have both on at the same time.
Daniel James probably the most advanced we've seen in all of this game.
And all the noises in
Jeez.
the red wall is silence for now. No matter what happens in the rest of this, they will make themselves heard later.
Yeah, because they'll all be crying, going back to their hotels, packing up and all going home. What a save, Pickford! What a save! You cannot let that get score! I'm fucking nearly Harry Maguire let him score! You nearly let Kiefer Moore in! If you did that, I'll be one in your head. I'll be one in your head, Harry Maguire. You don't want to let that get score for what he said.
Visible Wales response.
Oh my God, Calvin Phillips shot.
Oh no! But the only thing is, you do got to think, it's more or less, it's game.
Harry Kane's come off, so that's good.
Because it means
So the thing is coming on.
Trying to think. Ah, that means Callum Wilson.
Yeah.
But then
Which I did say to you. I did say to you in the first half. Play fucking Harry Kane for him out. Normally it took him off about 60th minute mark, which is nearly done. You know, give him half an hour.
Okay.
35 minute win out.
What else is interesting is to see Trent.
Yeah, Trent, no, that's good. Trent Brits is on.
It's except the only one that I don't agree with is Calvin Phillips. Because that guy's hardly had any minutes.
Right in the side netting. He should be getting there.
Well, at 2-0, Gareth Gareth Southgate has decided it's time for changes, and Kyle Walker has done his bit on his return to action after a groin surgery.
He's looked sharp as well.
So
I can understand him taking Walker off as he's just come back from injury, so it's trying to be easy on him.
Harry Kane's getting a breather. We expected that. Callum Wilson will come on for him, and Calvin Phillips enters the.
Who's hardly had any minutes.
Sometime with a shoulder injury, and he will take over in the number 4 role from the number 4, Declan Rice.
So.
Yeah, good to see some players get some minutes. Callum Wilson up top. Going to really enjoy this occasion. Deserves a rest. Declan Rice. The skipper's done his bit with another assist.
And whilst England were making those
Looks like Wales are in even more bother.
Sean Connolly's had to work hard tonight.
Yeah, he's disappointed Ben Davies with his part in the second goal. Wales looking to play out. He's normally fairly assured in possession of the football, but it has been.
Wales must hate the sight of us, because all their players are going down like a stone.
Good from Rashford and Harry Kane. How he even sees that pass, I'm not sure he does. He just
I love that. Oh, that makes me laugh. Even before Phil Foden's even tapped the ball in.
Knowing that people should be there, and this is just a.
Rashford even got his hand up, celebrating already.
Marcus Rashford getting that movement on the ball.
Oh, I just thought that was amazing.
Look at the faces of those England fans patiently having to wait 45 minutes for that moment. But it was worth it when it came.
Well worth it for Marcus Rashford in particular. What a moment that must be. And Wales have had to make a change as well. So Joe Morrell comes on in place of Ben Davies. What's that done to the shape of the Wales team, Danny?
Yeah, it just looks like Connor Roberts might be the man that's gone into that left back position. Possibly Ethan Ampadu now playing right back. Morrell slotting into that midfield area alongside Joe Allen.
No, we're not that. Oh, okay. Let's see who's refereeing the USA-Iran games. I think it's the iconic referee. I love this ref. I think he.
Well, I've got another player, Carter.
I think, if I am correct, this referee Chelsea winning the Champions League and the FIFA Club World Cup. So it's a very good omen if you've got any Chelsea player in your team. So you're going to have a good omen.
Phillips could do to get a little bit into his legs tonight. 4 times for Manchester City since his move from Leeds, all as a substitute.
I think it just shows you how much Gareth Southgate appreciates him, trusts him.
Appreciates him? He hardly has played any minutes. I wouldn't even played him.
We've got a contest now with the Yorkshire Furlough against the Welsh Shabby.
Yeah.
Rashford overtakes him.
Come on, Chase. Oh, that is naughty. That is not. Oh, my theory is correct. The players are all getting booked for Wales are the most obvious. Aaron Ramsey booked. Ooh. But Aaron Ramsey, you're lucky it is a yellow. It could possibly, that could be a red. Because it was naughty.
Daniel James.
Oh, that's naughty.
Yeah, they can be really sore then. He's going for the ball, Aaron Ramsey, but yeah, really rocked Jordan Henderson's ankle. That screams fully understandable now when you see that.
I think he does well, Jordan Henderson, to possibly carry on from this one. Excellent play from Rashford initially. He's done that on a number of occasions. Worked really hard for England on and off the ball. You know, but fantastic strike. Goal that he scored. But Ramsey there just looking to do a similar thing and recover and make a tackle. And he is going for the ball, but just catches Henderson on the inside of the ankle. He just rolls it over.
Henderson's upright. Sunderland stock. He'll carry on.
Wow. Oh my god. This just makes it even more hilarious. This just makes it even more hilarious. Do you know in England's coaching staff, we actually have a Welshman in it? That is just hilarious.
Head to back of Callum Wilson's head. He's going for this. Yeah, straight into the back of his head. Nowhere near the ball. It's a foul, if anything, on Callum Wilson.
Wilson's sixth cap. Second appearance at this tournament. Another who's been beset by so many injury problems the last couple of years, but he did everything he could to get fit for the tournament, score goals for Newcastle. 30. In all probability, he won't be in the party for USA, Mexico and Canada, should England qualify. He's going to relish every minute.
So the next World Cup is in North America? Fuck off!
Yeah.
So it's Canada, America, Mexico. Why would you spread it between three? Just having it one makes it easy for everyone else. But that's just FIFA for you. They care about the money, they don't care about the fans.
Well organised first half. Defensive side of things didn't really offer too much going forward.
Because in this day and age, how are people going to... Because you never know in that tournament, if England make it, we could end up playing one game in America, one game in Canada, and one game in Mexico for all we know. And that will cost a lot of money just to do all three. And you can get off my fucking screen. You absolute fraud. Fraud of a FIFA president, Infantino shite. I cannot stand that bloke. Why did you not bring him on earlier? He would have been good on set pieces.
Another solid display from Luke Shaw. Earning his rest this evening.
Still have a couple of changes left available to them. Just looking at who hasn't had any minutes in the competition yet. Connor Cody, James Maddison, who is fit after a knee injury.
Oh, bring Maddison on. I want to see how he would do in this game.
Is not on the bench, incidentally. He missed training yesterday due to feeling unwell. Roberts. Morel. All the way. Rashford. Seems to be a contender for player of the match.
Oh yeah, definitely. After that finish, he had some moments in the game, missed that early chance, but yeah, the way he stuck away that free kick, definitely puts him up there on the list.
James, 3-0, Marcus Rashford.
Kind of when the game kind of like dies down a little bit, and the
Gav Southgate used to listen to me in future. I said, always start Rashford, and you'll get something from him.
And you can fully understand why Gareth Southgate sticks him out there. Sometimes there's question marks as to why he's in the side, but he's bossing every single player around on that pitch.
certainly won't hear those complaints in
Because in the
Liverpool
one,
or in Sunderland.
funnily enough, the only one game we don't play him in is the one game we don't even score in.
He is almost having a member of the coaching staff.
Oh my God! However, ran, how have you not scored that?
From a Welsh perspective, you know what a fantastic player he is. I think he's underrated. He's the kind of player you never see a teammate say anything bad about him. Anybody that plays with him.
That should have been 1-1.
The job that he does for the team. He's a little bit of an unsung hero, and his communication skills are a huge part of his game.
Alexander Arnold. Stones teasing Kiefer Moore. He's always going back to Pickford. Trippier. Stones. Phillips. Over the top for Rashford.
Oh, that's a ball. Go on, Rash. Go on. Oh, see. Oh. See.
Absolutely brilliant.
Play him more often.
A rejuvenated Marcus Rashford is running riot for England.
Yeah, why can't you do this against USA?
Because that is England's 100th goal
Look at the
scored
fucking
in the
idiot.
World Cup finals, and he deserves to get it.
And it's a special one. You know why? It's a team goal.
What?
It started at the back. They knocked it around beautifully. The ball from Calvin Phillips is right on the money. But the minute Marcus Rashford picks up this ball, he's got one thought in his mind. Can I get a shot off? And he cuts inside, smashes it with his left foot at Danny Ward's feet. And it just goes right through him into the back of the net. Rashford in this kind of form, he's unstoppable. Too quick, too sharp, too confident, just too good.
Wales 0, England 3. 2 for Rashford, 1 for Foden. And we are seeing the confidence surge back into Marcus Rashford's play. We've seen it for Manchester United this season. And we're seeing it now with the 3 lines on his shirt.
He's a man who's high on confidence. And the minute Connor Roberts lets him get in behind, he's in trouble. Allows Rashford to come inside, and that's when he needs a little bit of help, to be fair. I'm looking at the players inside of him, maybe Joe Roon, can he get across and help his teammate out? But magnificent individual goal. No thought in his mind was there of him squaring that ball to another player.
It's a funny thing, rotation, isn't it? You know, all of a sudden you look at a player who has to start for England.
Won't be surprised, Welsh fans, if you all decide, oh, we're all going to bugger off now.
You're a manager stood on that touchline. I don't see how you don't play Marcus Rashford.
There's more.
Because I definitely would have been leaving by now. You're literally going out with a whimper.
Looking for Wilson. England fans can start to make a date now for Sunday. It'll be Senegal in the round of 16.
And also, we can go, ha, Kiefer Moore, you have your just desserts for what you fucking said.
Jones gets it away. And this is Manchester City colleague Foden. Wilson's held that up nicely, but then a little too much adrenaline.
I'm looking for this really nice play as well.
Scoreline as when these nations last met. A Wembley friendly just over 2 years ago. England's 7th win in a row against Wales.
How's your bet doing?
Alexander Arnold.
No, you're not checked.
All you need is Chris Mefford to get pulled if it ever... I hope it happens.
What's happening?
Rashford goes inside and outside.
Marcus Rashford's scored too.
Stopped by the left boot of Ward. He was close to scoring the fourth England hat-trick in a World Cup.
He was indeed. It's good play there between himself and Callum Wilson. He was just patient. He knew that Marcus Rashford was there and trying to find an angle to get a yard of space. Found him eventually. Would have been a decent save from Danny Ward on that occasion.
Well,
Anybody racking their brains for the first three hat-tricks, they are quite easy. See what England do with this corner first with Foden.
that's why you should have gone for Rashford.
Rashford.
Ward gets through the crowd.
Would it be Alan Shearer? No. Can we go?
So Jeff Hurst 66, Gary Lineker 86, Harry Kane 2018. Well, Wales all over the place right now, but a slip from Foden has helped Joe Rodon. Now Joe Allen gets it out. And here's Johnson, and they're turning defence into attack nicely and quickly. Johnson's shot though straight against Trippier.
It's a decent chance for Brennan Johnson on that occasion. Wales just evading the
It's not good because Phil Foden's down.
Joe Allen's able to get free and push the ball into the feet of Brennan Johnson, and needs to do something different there with the ball. Maybe cut back inside, something Marcus Rashford like. And
Phil Foden's all right, James.
I just got to the bit when he slipped over.
Yeah. He's bringing Jack Grealish on now anyway.
No!
Marcus Rashford was just having a stretch as well.
Don't bring that git on. The guy's too pedantic. Even though he's good.
3-0 dominating the game, still looking to press.
Rashford's gone off.
Rashford, Wilson,
Ah.
Foden on that occasion as well.
It's when they're at their best. Whenever they're on the front foot, energetic, pressing teams, it just puts more energy in their performance. They seem to pass the ball better. I think that performance against USA, when they kind of sat off and tried to close down spaces by sitting into a mid or a low block on the pitch, it just doesn't suit the players they have.
Yeah, I think you look at obviously like Sterling, Rashford. If you can win the ball high up the pitch, and teams are caught a bit more expansive, as you say, JJ, it just suits the players that they have more.
Definitely.
The eternal search goes on for the new Gaza, but you look at the likes of Foden and Maddison waiting in the wings, and even Conor Gallagher and plenty more others besides, and they play like kids. And I mean that in the best possible way. There's a freedom there. Enjoyment. England fans will be enjoying this. Wales fans need to keep that pride and just enjoy the memories that have been given to them by this team. Not just in Qatar, but the road to this World Cup finals.
Yeah, there'll be lessons to learn after this tournament. I'm sure the performances haven't quite been to the level that Wales would have wanted, but for Wales to be back competing at this level on this stage,
I still think it's hilarious.
What a reception for Marcus Rashford, England's two-goal superstar tonight.
And fully deserved as well. From start to finish, you could sense the appetite in him wanting to get himself on the score sheet, have an impact on this game. Love the embrace from his manager, appreciating what was a top performance from his side.
Talking of enjoying football and enjoying life, Jack Grealish comes into the match. Great to see Marcus Rashford smiling on a football field. Just that rather lengthy period where it just seemed to be a bit of a chore. Johnson.
That's a bit of a late challenge.
Bellingham. Oh,
Can we please have someone for Wales get booked? My mate needs someone booked. So can you get booked, please?
Alexander Arnold. The brakes are off here. Wilson stopped in his tracks. Little tug on the arm of Morel from Alexander Arnold. Wales change is going to see Dan James replaced by Harry Wilson. Fulham for Fulham.
I think this is Wales' best player. I think he's better than Dan James. More experience.
What?
I'm just saying, I think when you were saying earlier, when you were saying about the next future for Wales, he's already on the pitch. His name's Harry. I think Harry Wilson could be the next big thing for Wales. Because they're saying that Brendan Johnson could be it. He hasn't had that experience. Harry Wilson has had that experience.
Yeah.
That's why I think he's more of a future prospect for Wales than Johnson. You pick someone near his age but just a bit more experienced. And how on earth did we not go 4-0 up?
This one's just behind Phil Foden.
Oh, fuck off, Phil!
Never going to happen though.
Because even I could have scored that. All you have to do is tap it in.
Done. Yeah.
Looks like there's not a good something's not looking good in the USA game. Yeah, that doesn't look good. If I'm going to say this now, Norwich City, your season is fucked. Because it looks like Josh Sargent's going off in with an ankle injury.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. And it's very rare he gets injured.
Yeah, it would be nice, and pride is at stake now. It really is. You don't want this to.
But if he can try and run it off, it'd be good because I think he's a decent player.
The goals that they've given away, they'll be really disappointed with that.
That is not a foul.
Phil Foden was the absolute dagger.
In fairness, doing it, they've been really professional.
Oh! No wonder they gave it the foul. It's because it's the Hobbit. He pushed him over because he's got no strength to him.
Hobbit's gone off.
I don't know what I would call him. I don't know if I would call him Frodo or call him Samwise Gamgee. I'll call him Samwise Gamgee because he's the sidekick.
Call for a halt so that
Ooh.
he was tying his bootlaces to the top lip, I think.
Oh! Ah! That's definitely gonna hurt. Especially having a boot going down your entire ankle. That is not good. No wonder Josh Sargent went off.
Stopped in the game for his tie his bootlaces.
Well, he went down as though he was tying his bootlaces.
Have you ever seen that before?
No, but I've seen some strange refereeing decisions at a few games at this tournament.
What a bad shot that was.
Looks like Ruben Colwell's going to be coming on in
What?
lack of football Joe Allen has had with this game at 3-0.
What?
Could possibly be questioning why Joe Allen wasn't maybe brought off a little bit earlier as well.
Fair play to him, he's been out there. Nowhere near 100%, has he?
He's had to work hard.
Another Wales player that's just been unbelievable for his country for so many years. Big part of obviously the team that has had so much success and teams that you've been a part of, Danny.
And he goes off now for 20-year-old Ruben Colwell of Cardiff City to come on. Winning his 8th cap. What a place to get it. Grealish. Stones.
Aha, we're all in with 9 minutes to go.
Bellingham. Booted away by Colwell. Maguire. Emphatically so. Boos around the stadium when Gianni Infantino's image just lit up the big screen. Wilson. Sitting off now. Minutes away from patting themselves on the back for a good job done, but defending to be done first. Wales have a free kick won by Kiefer Moore. Harry Maguire says he was the player fouled. I think that's evidence to the contrary.
Yeah, tug on the shirt initially, Kiefer Moore, and then he just clips the heels and actually had John Stones around on the cover, but I'm sure Harry Maguire was aware of that and just felt the need with Kiefer Moore the other side of him to bring him down.
Oh God, I forgot he's good on free kicks of Harry Wilson, so be careful. Be careful, Pickford.
100%. He's more capable as well, Harry Wilson.
Pickford is getting himself ready. The determination and angst of a goalkeeper. He desperately wants a clean sheet. I think it was 0-0 by Jordan Pickford's body language. Up steps Wilson, straight into the solidly built wall. Nepo. Roberts. Moore. Roberts. Colwell. Moore down. Roberts gets it in, and it was almost laid into Ramsey, and that was.
Whoa! Have that.
Composure from Wales in possession of the football. Just looking to play, and Ramsey in. It's all just coming out to Colwell. Just the strike on, but slicing across it. Only a half chance. Wales fans still showing their appreciation.
And they're just for the closing stages. Got to get into full voice now. Talking of that red wall, we must pass on our condolences to the family and friends of Kevin Davis, Wales fan from Pembrokeshire, who passed away in Qatar on a trip out here with his son.
Wow.
His team done him proud by being here.
Certainly have. The fans have travelled in their numbers. They've been absolutely outstanding. They've been behind the team in every game. I'm so proud of what the players have achieved over the last 6 years. We'll be back here again, so the fallout that's going to come. Wales get back home, so they should be asked of why they haven't performed to the levels that they probably should have. I'm looking at some of the senior players, 1 or 2 of them might call it a day, so then it's about the younger players coming through, the likes of Ruben Colwell, the likes of Brennan Johnson. How do Wales rebuild a team to continually play on this stage?
Wilson had accounted for Chris Nepo well and truly that.
Still out of England in the high press.
Metham, you need to do a foul. I haven't seen you do one this game.
3-0.
Moore. Back to Colwell, who's had plenty of World Cup touches. That one was a bit heavy.
That's one of the things Wales need to look at, I think, moving forward in terms of the philosophy and what we do in possession of the football. You know, really have struggled over these 3 games with teams that have pressed high and really been energetic. There's just not been enough kind of options on the ball, not enough movement, fluidity, not enough composure. And that's something Wales can get better at in the future.
Just saw the standings pretty much confirming that it's England through in first and USA in second. Here's keeper Moore.
Don't let that prick score! No! Thank fuck!
But John Stones just wouldn't get out of his way. He was making it difficult the whole time.
Any other Welsh player, you can have a goal. anything other than this cocky little shit. Oh, Kiefer Moore, thank fucking needed on target.
Stones in close attendance, just can't find that angle for the shot.
It's funny, isn't it, when you look at that kind of picture there, and John Stone's face is just a picture of calm. Yeah. He's in control of almost what Kiefer Moore wants to do. He's blocking off all the angles where he wants to shift it and get a shot off. And that was the result of that really good defending.
Oh, that's a free kick, ref. Oh, over it.
The other game, so the real equaliser would have them finish in second place. As it stands, it's going to be USA against the Netherlands on Saturday and England against Senegal on Sunday. Gareth Southgate's attentions will turn to that soon. Jermaine, Senegal, that's not going to be a walk in the park.
Well, this is it at this point. Once you get to the knockout stages, there's no easy games. We're all there for a reason. And I think that's why today's been a really good exercise for England as well. Been able to rest some bodies, get some players scoring goals, and get some minutes into other players as well. Put in a good performance. You know, you put that USA performance to bed as well. There'll be any boos tonight. England fans are going to be going home very happy with what they've seen from the players. So they're going to be going into that game against Senegal full of confidence. There's no doubt about that.
Phillips. Alexander-Arnold. Stones took a shove in the back from Kiefer Moore.
Are you going to book him, ref? Cheeky little cunt! Should be booked for that, even though he did the ball and he gave him a shove. Should be yellow card, ref.
Southgate's record after this game is going to be 16 games at major tournaments, 10 wins. The most by any England manager.
It's unbelievable when you hear the numbers. If there is any criticism at times, you just can't argue with what he produces at major tournaments. You know, there's always talk of wanting to open this team up, play with the freedom. It can be tricky at major tournaments. You've got to plot your way through, and you know, this was one of those games he felt like he could open up, and the team have performed in that way.
Is it not the case, though, that the freedom is there just at the right moments?
Well, that's exactly it. Yeah, that's, you know, I think in the game against USA, he entered into it with caution, and in doing so, sometimes you get an odd performance. But guess what? They didn't lose the game, which enables them to come to this one and play with a bit more freedom. And it's just
how do you miss that,
the
John?
understanding of being in the position. He's gaining all the experience of being in the big moments in that dugout and making the big decisions. And what's it? 10 in 16. Well, that's the result of good management.
Well, for Jack Grealish, he takes plenty of those. The other thing is he picks his team and he's the man responsible for it. The team isn't picked by committee, even though we all have a say. It used to be picked by committee. Back in 1950, the committee decided that Stanley Matthews shouldn't play. Walter Winterbottom, the manager, didn't have a say in that, and England lost 1-0 to the US.
Yeah, and isn't that what he should be judged by, Gareth Southgate? His performances in the tournament.
Go on!
Negative.
Go on!
Hesitated, and Callum Wilson tries to take advantage. There's Alexander-Arnold. Wilson up there again, making everything. Try and find a chance for himself, although he's unselfish, as we've seen at this tournament. Roberts has got it out. It has gone out already. It's going to be a corner. Sorry, Danny, you were saying?
I think that's what Gareth Southgate should be judged on. Major tournaments. There was a lot of negativity surrounding England going into this one off the back of some iffy results around the nations. Major tournaments, and now it's just about England kind of going that, can they go that one step further?
Euros in Germany.
Comes from Foden, too deep. Colin McGuire's kept it alive. And it's
How have you not scored that? John Stone, of all people, how have you missed that?
Yeah. How the fuck did he miss that? Big John. John. Fucking Rubber John. Or the Rubber Johnny.
So does he.
Talking of 4, we are into stoppage time and 4 minutes was indicated. into that. Foden. England free kick. I think Wales just want to hear the whistle now. Go over to that red wall and all the other Wales fans inside the Ahmed Ben Ali Stadium. Take the acclaim. Thank the supporters for what they've brought to the tournament. And go and relax and pat themselves on the back.
I'm not sure if they'll be patting each other on the back too much. There'll be disappointment from the players, but as you say, guy in time, there'll be realization as well about what this kind of group of players have achieved. And they will want to be back here again in another 4 years' time. They won't get any criticism from the fans, they really won't.
There will be Wales supporters already looking at the USA, Mexico and Canada in 2026. And the Euros in Germany. 2024, that'll be before we
Senegal.
That's what it's all about for this Wales team now, qualifying continually for major tournaments. About Euros, now a World Cup. It's about kind of regenerating the team now off the back of this tournament, continuing to be competitive at this level.
Still alive. Where you go now, baby?
Come on.
Phillips, Bellingham again. Sorry if I say his name a little differently, but I can't help but smile whenever I do. Grealish keeps his balance. Tried to feed Wilson with a goal. Wilson battles through. Grealish has got it again, and now it's Foden. And there wasn't a way through the legs.
England is having fun now, going through the gears. Bellingham and Grealish linking up. The party tricks are coming out.
Jermaine, just in these last stages, we've had Danny's Welsh view. From England's point of view tonight, is it pretty much a star performance?
Yeah, in my opinion, I thought they were very patient in that first half. They earned what they did in the second half. Some brilliant individual performances. I thought collectively as a group without the ball, top draw, winning it back.
Very good, very good. And England win. To see them top the group.
Full time, folks. England 3, Wales 0. Like, subscribe to the notification, get the post. I'll see you guys tomorrow for an interesting game between Poland and Argentina. Like, subscribe to the